Okay, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're flowing with the holiday seasonal possibilities. I know it can be actually extra busy, but there's also a feeling of going within and there's a knowingness and so many of the peoples around the world that this time is a time to go in, and there's very sweet, beautiful things awaiting you if you find the time to go in. So, what we're going to be doing today is attending to you and kind of filling up your chalice today with beautiful I am frequencies. Beautiful I am frequencies. So we use those two words, I am, in a lot of different ways. So we say, I'm going to the store, or I'm hungry, or I am wanting to manifest more joy in my life. And this is just the active self speaking to either the present moment or to what is to happen. So as you can see, there's a number of different ways, and one of those is an affirmation. Say, I am creating more abundance in my life. But there's an actual, more powerful way to use that phrase. And it's I, capital A, capital M. And when you see those three capital letters together and connect with it with your consciousness, what you're doing is you're connecting as the oneness, as the I am of the all, and you're expressing that as this. And it's very, very powerful. So there's been a shift. And I'm writing about it, and I will probably send out something to you all. But the shift has to do with a definitive time shift. And I want to say timeline shift. So I know for myself, I've been holding two timelines. This timeline of the work that we do, and it's an ascension pathway, and the timeline of what's going on in the world, and really hoping and praying and putting intention towards healing modality on the planet. And I have been instructed that it is time to leave that timeline, the second timeline, be. What I was told, and thank you to you all, that we've thinned the veils enough for the truth to be. And there will be those who feel very resistant to the emerging truth and will feel very inclined towards their choice of truth. And that's not for us to judge. It's for us to observe, because we're still embodied in this world. It is time to be in the world and not of it. And so the instructions are to begin to log on to your I am as often as possible. Now, the effect that this all has had on me has given me extreme fatigue in certain moments. And I observe it. And then I move into my IMs. And I thought, well, I'm going to try a little experiment here. And I just got out a pen and wrote some IMs. And within 1 minute, I shifted. My energy kind of bloomed. So we're going to do some IM meditation today. And I'm going to give you some tracks, some IM tracks. We may not get through all of them, but and we probably will not meet next Monday, being it's Christmas Day. I know that people have something, but I might actually make a message and send it to you all. I hope I have time to do that so that you'll have something to watch and participate in. So you'll note too that you know, I'm including now the quantum whisperer here, and it is not really that form of thinking is not really it's on the quantum, but it's not in the vernacular yet. But it's really important to know that this is what we are doing. We're shifting out of regular time space, and we're shifting onto the quantum, and we're creating influence, as we do anyway with our thoughts, but we're actively working together to create influence on the quantum, manifesting in this world. And guess what? This is what I was told. It's like, you think the quantum is only on Earth plane. Oh, no, no. It is in the cosmos. And there are some real challenges going on in the cosmos right now. And there have been for a while. And we can feel it. Many people are feeling it in their backs, or they're having anxiety, or what might feel like depression. Those are the main things that I'm seeing. And just know that you're feeling the vibration of it, and the way to get through it is with your I am. So we're going to go to our first IMs. Let's see here. And this is something that you all have been familiarized with as the soul mantra. Now we could hear use small a and m, or we can use large, and they have different effects. When I was first introduced to it, it was small a, small m. But we claim it on a much bigger level for the good of all. So let's close our eyes now and say our soul mantra together. I am the soul. I am light divine. I am love. I am will. I am purpose. And link the soul and the purpose together. The timing of your appearance here on the earth plane is very calculated. The experiences that you went through, it's hard to say this sometimes, but chosen. And here we are. And now we move to this feeling of understanding what we are. We're the Immortality Club. And I did not make up that name. I was told, as these bits of information come through, to start the Immortality Club. In about 2015 or 16, I bent over to pick up something and heard it clear as a bell. And so with the Immortality Club, we've got some additional things that I am. So we can call I am a verb. We're going to I am ourselves today. So the first one is I am immortal. So say that. Close your eyes, feel into that. I am immortal. Nice. And then the second one is I am eternal. And simply I am one. That unites us all. In a nanosecond, I am one. And I am one with the one. So sometimes this is really beautiful to say, I am immortal, love, love, love. I am eternal, love, love, love. I am one. And as the one, I am one with the one. I have a little song that I sing to myself sometimes when I'm swimming or writing or doing something like that. Okay, so these are your two, you have these, okay? You have them in your back pocket. And I'm going to tell you, you can be having a moment of pain. You can be having a moment of indecision. You could be having a moment of confusion. And you pull out one of these mantras or both of them and watch what happens. So I've spoken about another aspect of all of this, in that not all of our thoughts are our thoughts. There's a lot of programming that goes out there. And even, we like a song, we listen to a song, but sometimes, you know what? I don't even listen to certain songs anymore because I don't feel uplifted by the messaging. When you have a moment where you're not in your flow, pull out your I am. I almost feel like I want to have rings made. Let's say I, capital A, capital M, and you just put it out in your middle finger and you look down, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Yep, I'm going to do that. Okay. Now we go a step further. We're going to go a step further today. We're going to celebrate the I am divine feminine. So about 35 years ago, I went through extreme downloading expression. I think that's the best way to say it. So 2 hours a day, I had to sit in front of the computer and download. And this would go on for 3 months, and then I'd get a break for about 9 months, and then it would start up again. And so I brought forth the entire book of Unfoldment, which has got 220 levels of expression consciousness here. possibility. Some of it earthly, some of it galactic, some of it cosmic, divine. At the end of 2 of those years, and I believe it was the 3rd year and the 4th year, I was given the I am. The first one was the I am feminine. I'm given 20 of those. And we'll see those today, feel those, say those, and you feel into them like, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that one helps me. And then the following year, I was given the I am masculine, divine masculine. So we're going to go through these as a celebration of this season today. And we're going to just try them on. We're going to try them on. And as the days go by, if you want to try them on again, you're going to get to upload the video and celebrate that all over again. So what they told me is that, thank you very much, wall of Maya, work complete. And now we are going to work on bringing through all the frequencies, both I am and avatar, in combination and separate, that is going to daily and weekly give us that uplift. And when you think about evolution, it's a spiral, and that's Baratana. So what they shared with me is that Baratana is the second avatar frequency. At first, it was presented as purification. And then I kept getting evolution. I'm like, well, what is that? I mean, they're two similar, but different. And what they shared with me over this weekend is that the long road back to oneness is purification, because you're always going to find something else to purify. You just are. It's the nature of matter. However, and that's a spiral that's moving in and down. The spiral that's moving clockwise as it goes around, and you track it, especially with your I am. Every time you engage in I am, it pushes it up a notch. And that spiral will come around. And when it makes it back to here, now it's here. I am, I am, I am, I am love. I am beauty. I am grace. I am kindness. Whoa, look at that. It's a delicious practice. And it's particularly good to do this practice in the morning when you go and look in the mirror. When you first wake up, well, what's going to be my I am? And I have a new project. Of course, I just can't help it. And the new project is going to be creating the I am deck with Heidi, who's one of our IC members. And we're going to channel it and hopefully not take too long to do it. I think she's got the one piece and I have the other piece. We're just going to put them together. She's already kind of started channeling this a while ago, but I think we have a way to do this that can be really powerful. And then you can pull your avatar cards. And by the way, if you have the avatar deck, don't hesitate to just pick 1, 2, or 3 and put them on your altar and do those mudras, because that's going to encode you with something that gives you a tick up. Just like those ones that we used were helpful to thin the wall, because that's where we put it. Those same ones can give you a messaging that's a tick up. And that's some of those is what I'll be sharing with you in the new year. So yes, the most important time, and most beings who come on our IC are feminine. And even if not, beautiful masculine beings. You have feminine in you too. Absolutely. Don't think you can not have some. And the other thing that they told me was that it's absolutely imperative that we start channeling as much of the I am feminine onto the quantum as possible now, as much as possible. That's going to help. We've thinned the wall of Maya so that as we superload into the quantum, it can perhaps hopefully leak out. And that project of participating in peace, we're going to be IMing, and as it leaks through and makes little ticks and little openings and people get the ahas, this can create the shift. So it's going to be a different experiment than I've ever done before. So I'm very curious about how we're going to pull this off. Okay. That said, we're going to move into our first I am. Now, there's no one word that I know that says this, so I had to use 4 words. And it's the most important one to initiate our journey. I am a place to receive. I'm going to say that 5 or 6 times. I am a place to receive. And this was another thing that was told me by it's called the Superior Council. It's a overseeing council, probably for Project 5D upgrade, but we tend to be givers and movers and doers, and they're saying this is the beginning of winter. It is a time of going in, and it's a time of receiving. I am a place to receive. What are you receiving? You're receiving the divine feminine into the core of your being. Feel into that. And I hesitate to use the word God, goddess, because it has connotation. Divine feminine feels more quantum to me, but no history attached to it. I am a place to receive. And feel how empowering that is. I feel a lot of power coming in from that expression, the divine feminine of the oneness. Feel. Whoa. Do you feel the energy coming up through your legs? A place to receive. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Keep that vibe moving. Okay. And I think we have one more. So to say I'm the fire, that doesn't mean much to us, but I am the fire to express. The fire to express that divine feminine. Feel the fire in your belly, beautiful beings. Dare to feel the fire in the belly. Dare to allow the divine feminine to ignite the fire within you. I am the fire to express. Okay. I am free to be. I am free to be. And this might stir up memories of so much of the history of this fourth world where the feminine was not free to be. It's been coming through, hasn't it? Especially in the last decade. I am free to be. I am free to be. Feel into that. Eyes open or closed. I am free to be. Wow, this one takes a lot of courage. It also gives us so much strength. I am trust in the all. I start to feel how strong this makes me feel inside. When you are in trust, you're in surrendered mode. When you're in surrendered mode and I am trust in the all. It almost is as if saying I'm impenetrable. Penetrate. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. That trust in the all, it becomes the allness of you. I am trust in the all. Now you could say, you see, oh, I trust in the all. You could nod your head. It's not the same. I am trust in the all. This frequency holds you steady in the face of what shows up on the earthly plane. I am trust in the all. I am power from within. We do think of power in so many ways, don't we? Certainly experience power over, exerted upon us through so many different venues in this reality. And power being a measurable strength. But the true power comes from within. And again, this power from within usually is in your second chakra. But sometimes it's a chakra below your root chakra. If you are truly connected into the Great Mother, that's a whole other power. And that comes up from behind the root chakra. We were able to connect with that in a very powerful ceremony in the immortality classes that we did. I am power from within. We know this one. We know this one. I am love. And we've done the journey of love, love, love to realize I am love. And doesn't it change your life to be love? So subtle at first, but then, I mean, even look back on your life a year ago, and hasn't something changed very significantly? Even incrementally. And I will say the download from this weekend, big shift. Just choosing this. This is the big one. Choosing I am love. And you can choose to be love and loving, but when you say I am love, you are linking as the I am and expressing the I am as love. So these are subtle differences, but they're very empowering to your field and very accelerating to your evolution. Okay, looks like we get a little station break here. And just feel into those last ones and what gave you the most strength. For me, it's I am love. But all of them, I am a place to receive, because it's so important that we know how to receive love. Because we can become a model for other people. I am peace. And let's just take a moment and I am peace, 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 and really pump the quantum up with this just for this season here. Pulse, peace, lovely beings, as the I am. Pulse, peace, while you say love, love, love. Love, love, love. One more. Now, in this state of peace, ask yourself, who loves you? Who loves you? Ask yourself, who do you love? And watch why a field, a beautiful field, expands around you. And into that field, we gently offer peace. Peace. I am creative force. And I know all of you have had that expression, something come up through you where you had to create something. And it could be beautifying your home. It could be, for some people, it's creating a life on the earth plane. art, dance, music, but it's a very positive outcomes require I am creative force. So I am creative force. And again, I feel that coming up through the feet, from the very core of Gaia. I am creative force. I am harmony. And again, this is one that I feel would empower the world around us if we were to double and triple down on this. And this has a beautiful effect of creating resonance on our field. It's like beautiful music. And it's all embedding now in our love, love, love. Beautiful. And we have attuned to this one. I am will. And one can almost imagine that will is masculine, but it's that kind of will is power over. This kind of will is the holding steady of the I am. It is the will to do good in the world. It is the will to do good for the good of all, and not just on this earth plane, extending our consciousness beyond this time space appearance. Goodwill. Goodwill. And this is interesting that we would also reflect with chaos as a feminine aspect. But you see, chaos is entanglement. Chaos is many things that we keep putting energy into until it evolves into a unified field. So embracing ourselves in the I am as chaos actually helps us create resonance. And some of you will remember that tato is the frequency that holds chaos. And it's chaos. As we add energy, it moves into that unified field that we participate in our work. And we're going to end today on this one. It's really important that we embrace I am beauty. Because when we can truly embrace that, especially as women, so much of the junk that filters through our head gets to resolve. We are held to a very high standard of appearance, no matter our age. You know, beauty that comes from within is felt, and it beautifies the world that we are existing in through acts of kindness, through thoughts, words, and deeds. I am beauty. And I'm going to make a suggestion. The first thing you say to yourself in the morning when you wake up is, I am beauty. And perhaps if you didn't sleep so well, maybe you say it 5 times. I am beauty. I am beauty. And you see, in this world, they've pitted women against each other for their beauty. It's a competition. No more. No more. By seeing and feeling and experiencing my beauty, I see the beauty in you. No, we will not do that anymore. We will just hold the I am beauty as truth within us and delight in how it expresses in our countenance, in our smile, in our eyes, right? In our eyes. I am beauty. So let's bring ourselves to our namaste. And allow these I am vibrations to really take hold in your inside you, in your field, but also in your body. Let these be a healing force that heals not only you, but upgrades the quantum and upgrades your evolutionary process and accelerates it. Time, space, yes, but acceleration is a measurement, and it's important now. I also wanted to share the card that I got today. It says share abundance. And by really delving into this weekend, I really have been called to do that. Acknowledge the abundance that you have. Sometimes we have to look around in this world of limitation and go, I'm doing really well. And celebrate it and then share it. And sometimes sharing is just a compliment, a smile at someone, $1 here, $1 there. But share your beauty, and that will be sharing your abundance. Namaste.